All right, another day, another build in public, and I'm really excited because I usually spend one day of the week just to plan the week ahead, reflect, and do all that stuff. But if you need a really good planner, I really recommend Intelligent Changes Productivity Planner. I get the quarterly edition because it just really helps me like plan my quarterly goals and stick to it. But they also do like a weekly reflection and a weekly planning, and so I love the prompts. It makes it really great and easy for me. But in terms on what's on deck, for the following week is kind of continuing the aspect of building all the things that you need to do after you build a course. And so last week I spent a ton of time building my automated newsletter course because I ran a poll multiple times with my 3,000 plus email list, and they were like, you should do the automated newsletter course, can you build that one? And I was definitely like, I ran the poll multiple times because I was a little bit hesitant of like, are you sure? Like, are you sure you want to get this? And yeah, it is. And so it was a lot of just like working through my own insecurity of like, okay, if I'm gonna build this course, then we're gonna talk about tech, then we're gonna talk about automations, like, which is what I love to do, but can I really teach it? And so I was just scared, for lack of better words. And so what I'm trying to say is that if you are feeling scared about doing something new, or doing something that you don't always do, then like I recommend just draw it out and write it on a piece of paper. And so as I was like writing out, like thinking about like the outline of how I'm gonna build this course, what I'm gonna talk about, all those things, I was like, actually it's pretty simple to actually teach what I do in my automated newsletter. And I was just like, so much of the mindset was just what was blocking me. But once when you do pen to paper, it was like, oh, this is actually pretty easy. So that's my point, is like, if you feel like you're hesitant about doing something, just like draw it on paper, and it's actually a lot easier than you think. So yeah, in terms of like the next steps for that this week, I'm doing everything that is required after you build a course. Is like, I'm doing the sales page, I'm doing the email delivery, so when a person buys the course, what are the automations so that I can actually give you the course, and then I'm doing all the marketing plans for the course itself, of like selling it, email marketing, and the content for that. Just so top of funnel content, mid of funnel content, bottom of funnel content, and I'm super excited about it. So yeah, that's just like what's on deck for the next coming week. And so if I finish all of that, a reach goal for this week is, I've been playing around with this idea of like creating kind of just like videos that are more B-roll based. And so I've been filming B-roll just like throughout my day, and it's actually been a lot of fun, but I'm trying to identify if I can actually automate that process, in the sense of automate the creation of the video, where all I have to do is just upload the B-roll, record a voice memo, and then it just takes the actual creation of the video and is automated. So yeah, that's like a reach goal, if I can get it done this week. But anyways, that's all I have in terms of the goals so far. I did a pretty decent job this past week of, you know, hitting my supplements, doing my walks, and doing my 3 times gym. And then 20K months, we sold some courses, so that was pretty cool. So made some money this week. And then depth and nurture my relationships. Well, I am going to be going on a trip by the end of this upcoming week and taking some getaway trips. So I'm super excited for that. But that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!